Good afternoon. First of all, I need to thank Kenanga for giving me a chance to share with you. Okay, my name is Wing Kok Hua from MRR Consulting. Okay, how's your portfolio, your stock performance so far? Do you make money? How many of you make money over the past 3 months? Put out a hand. Net gain. Oh, yes, good number. Yes. Okay, quite good. Now, today we talk about new hope, okay, new challenges, the current economy, global economic situations. I believe some of you here, you quite worried, okay, especially things happening overnight. I can understand, okay. I can understand your worry about the trade war between China and US. I can also understand that you worry about high interest rates, high bond yield, drop in currency, high inflations. Then next that counter is actually getting higher and higher. Okay, all this I can understand. Okay, now please take note. This is actually the latest PE. Okay, if you look at the latest PE, actually Malaysia is on the 18. At the 18, not very expensive. Slightly on the high side, but we do have growth story. Same like in US. In fact, if you look through, China quite cheap. 13. Okay? Europe market also dropped a lot to about 16. Japan about 16. So actually, in terms of valuations, the market already dropped. And it can be supported by fundamentals. Already dropped. Okay? So we do have fundamentals, and then not very high. High means that if this number cross over 20, so you notice that actually not really, eh? Okay, good. Overall, we are not in recession like here. We are all continue to grow this year. Okay? Now, please pay attention. The next slides, not my forecast. This is actually the latest forecast by IMF, July. Just released last few weeks only. Okay, please take note. Next year, economy, all the advanced country economies going to have slowdown in economy. Can you see? Slow down. Oh, this one's dropped a lot, no? Okay? So please be careful. We're going to have a slowdown in economic growth next year. But overall, the world economy next year continue to grow at 3.9. 3.9 this year, and still higher than 2016, 3.2 and 3.1, 3.7. We are not in recession. Okay? Please take note, we are not in recession. You cannot be too negative. Okay? Today you attend this seminar at the right time. Today will change your life. Serious. Okay? I'll mention to you later on why. Okay? Serious. No other seminar, this seminar only. Okay? So please take note, economies slow down in economy next year. Be prepared. That's why stock market for this year, later part, okay, may have some slowdown. And please take note, economy is always acting 6 to 12 months ahead, just like the Derek said just now. 6 to 12 months ahead. So this year stock market slowdown, coming down, already factor in next year slowdown in economy. So remember, this year already going to have a slowdown economy. Then I know you have some worries, especially things happen recently. Okay? Now, please take note, overall, US, EU, Japan, China, Japan, this total nominal GDP already accounted for the whole world 66%. Okay? No doubt, yesterday do have some trade war with Turkey, but the war, the amount is small. Turkey accounted for the whole world GDP is quite small. May cause some volatility, especially those financial sectors that are exposed to Turkey, but overall impact to the whole world is small. Okay? And in fact, stock market already dropped, especially like China, dropped a lot already, almost 50%. Okay? You cannot be too negative, huh? I can understand. Okay? All this slide, I make changes and add in for you today. This morning, I'm still working on the slides. Okay? Okay? I know you're going to ask me these questions. Okay? But I spend quite some time for you. Please take note. Then you ask me, Mr. Wee, what do you think about Turkey? Under attacks? Okay, I can understand. Okay? It went up a lot. Versus US dollars, actually went up a lot. From last time, 2014, 1 or 2, now actually almost 6. Okay? Cause panic in Turkey stock market? Yes. Cause some worry in Europe also? Yes. 1-2% drop in Europe stock market? Yes. But the US, about 1%. Not much. Okay? The impact. Why? Because it's a small country versus the whole world economy. Okay? If you compare 1991 until 2018, actually went up a lot already. Okay, this is actually, for these periods. Why? Can you see the interest rate or not? Okay, last time, yes, in year 2010, at one time 2014 dropped to about 5%. Recently, shoot up to 18%. Recently. Of course, high interest rate, of course, cause problem. Increase interest rates. That's why you see the currency under attack. Okay? Turkey currency under attack. That's why the interest rate went up from 8% went up to 18%. We didn't all happen these 2 months only. These 2-3 months only. Went up a lot. That's why economy actually dropped. However, overall Turkey economy is just slowed down. It's still 7% growth, They're not in recessions until the recent quarters. Okay? Now, if you think that right now, the fundamental actually quite bad, but my point here is actually the reserve actually went up a lot. Within these 10 years, from 20 billion, they went up to 120 billion. Of course, recently dropped below to 100 billion. Okay? But still went up a lot. Okay? Fundamentally, they're still okay. They're still okay. However, there is actually, if you look at the overall total foreign reserve, okay? Look at the growth on the Turkey. After, in 2008, at that time, financial crisis in US, the Turkey GDP dropped to negative 15. But today, they're still about 7%. Overall, their GDP is still okay. Now, please take note, if you look at the Turkey debt to GDP, even lower than Malaysia, Malaysia debt to GDP is about 50%, There's only 20%. Okay? If you talk about budget deficits, Malaysia budget deficit is actually negative 3%. They are only about negative 1%. The number is better than Malaysia. Okay? That's why you cannot be too negative. Okay? That's why I mentioned to you, the foreign reserve. Okay? If you look through from 1995, at that time it's below 220 billion. Now they actually went up to 100 billion, 130 billion, 120 billion. Now, the next slide is actually quite important. Actually, you cannot look at just total foreign reserve. You need to check through, can support for imports for how many months. No doubt, recently, if you look at Turkey foreign reserve in terms of month of imports, it's only 3.7. 3.7 is actually quite low. If below 3, it's not a good sign. Okay? Below 3, not a good sign. They actually dropped from earlier 6, now 3.7 in May. And Turkey, all the time they are in trade deficits. That means they import more than they export. So that's why it's actually a concern. It's there. Okay? So that's why it can cause market to have some volatility. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay? Some concern is there. It's true. Okay? Now, this is Malaysia import numbers. Foreign reserves versus import. Malaysia is 5.6. Of course, earlier on, we are coming to about 12, but Malaysia is 5.6. Now, I want to give you one slide. If you compare versus Malaysia and Turkey, in 1998, way back in 1975 until 2005, Malaysia at that time, can you see the Malaysia green color? When it dropped below 1998, it dropped below 3, right? 3. And our currency under attack. Right now, Turkey is 3.7. It's coming down to here already. This is actually in May. Okay, I mean the year by year. So Malaysia is actually 5. Okay. Malaysia fundamentals is quite strong. So no doubt, Turkey has some volatility. So you need to ask yourself, will it spread throughout the whole world? For those banks exposed to Turkey, answer is yes. Okay? But to me, it's actually the chances of having financial crisis right now is low already because of Basel III implementation, full implementation by next year, 2019. So it's actually quite low. Okay? However, can cause market to have some volatility this month, next month, possible. Okay, can? Okay, all this happening because of Donald Trump and also something like similar pattern like 1998. Or I should share with you right now. If you see Turkey right now, it's similar pattern like 1998, 20 years ago. Why happening a financial crisis during that time? In 1998, if you still remember, okay, why the happening of financial crisis in Malaysia? Is US dollars getting stronger? Okay, right now also the same. Flow money going back to US 20 years ago. Now also the same. Emerging market currency under attack 20 years ago, including Malaysia. Now also the same. To start all the slides share with you, Turkey under attack. Not only Turkey, Rupiah, Argentina, Mexico, Brazil, all also the same. But to me, to have a broad-based financial crisis, unlikely. But it happened 20 years ago, financial crisis, yes. But now, unlikely. And please take note, the world stock market getting higher. If you remember 20 years ago, because of tech rally, Y2K rally, remember? You involved or not? You actually at that time? Y2K rally. Now, it's called digital transformations. You buy things, everything in the digital forms. That's why tech stocks actually getting higher. The pattern is about the same. In fact, right now, the money invested in tech much higher than Y2K. Why? Y2K at that time is consumer change computer only. 5,000. Right now, it's business change the business model. No, the amount involved is in terms of millions. No. Okay, Ken, you understand what is digital transformation? Not digital transformation until you ask me the final stage. The final stage means that everyone buy things all through handphone only. So every day you just sit at home like that. So your maximum you will walk from where? From here until walk to the door only. No. So you hungry, right? Also buy from handphone, you know. Have you reached to that stage? Every day you just walk from here, living room, until the door there. In China, a lot like that already. They want to buy anything, buy soup, whatever, all delivered to the door space. You know. Remember the company? Erlema. Company in terms of billion, just deliver food only, you know. Later on, Malaysia also got this company, Erlema Malaysia. Okay? Okay, Ken? So, do you, going through that, do you really make payment through your QR code? Not yet, right? Yes. That's why this digital transformation, we're going to go higher. That's why tech stocks, you ask me, in general, throughout these next few years, will go higher. Worldwide also the same. Please pay attention. This is US dollar index. Can you see the drop over here? This is 1998. Can you see the big drop over here? It went up. Suddenly drop. When it drop already, after continue to go up higher, right? So my point here is I expect also similar pattern may happen recently. Okay? US dollar may drop up, however, after that will continue to go higher until year 2000, until your tech rally, okay, in year 2000, 20 years ago. And please remember, in US dollars actually dropped over here. It happened in which month? August, no, September. Which month is August? Now, if you believe that history repeats itself. Whatever happened 20 years ago will happen right now. Which month is actually the best month to buy? August, September. When is August, September? Now? Or next month? Okay? If you remember, at that time, what happened to Malaysia ringgit? After 1st of September, right, in 1998, we are currency back. And thanks to your votes, now he's back. Will we have a currency pack? I don't think so. I don't think so, okay? Our fundamental much stronger right now. Okay, you look through our trade numbers, all okay. Reserve also okay. In terms of imports, month also okay. Okay? However, your current Prime Minister, Tun, he knows how to handle it. But I don't think he will pack. Okay? Malaysia fundamental is actually much, much better right now. Okay? Much stronger. Okay? Ken? If you look at the Malaysia ringgit, when did she drop? Pack 1st September 2018. Sorry, this is 1998. Sorry, this typo mistake. 1st September 1998. Blur already. I don't think will happen. Okay. Okay. So, please take note. This actually, it happened in 1998. Okay. So, please take note. It happened all 1st September. And this actually currency pack. And my point here is actually, if you look at 1996 until 2001, okay, 1997, January, market dropped by how many points? Almost 1,000 points, financial crisis. All this currency attack that you see in 1998 caused the market drop by almost how many points? 1,000 points. That's why our currency actually under attack. However, all started 1st of September. The lowest point is 262. My point here is actually, I don't know when will be the bottom. Okay? Unlikely will drop to 1650 already, recent low. But my point here is today, why I mentioned to you you attend at the right time, is because from here until here, we have 17-month rally. If you listen to Derek just now mentioned, when will be the month? Next year, October until April 2020, right? My dates is actually, if you just change the date 2000 here, you just change 0 to 20 to 2. I said to you, the similar patterns is like 20 years history just repeat itself. The whole tech rally, the whole currency attack, the US dollar getting stronger, all similar pattern. Okay, that's why all these things, if you look through the head of research from Indo-Pacific, he also say the current pattern is about the same. However, I think if you look through, he also don't think that we have a whole like financial crisis 1998. Okay, my view also the same. We actually have a similar mini that kind of volatility. Not even a recession also. It's just volatility. In fact, our market dropped a lot already. Okay? So why I said to you, you attend this course at the right time because of these things. The market actually went up to almost 300% long. From 262 went up to 1013, You understand? You understand? 300% in 17 months. Okay? My point here is, The market may be bottom up, means have one more leg down. I don't think we'll break 1650, okay? But my point here is actually, if 1650 recent low is actually low, is the bottom. After that, maybe August, September, the market is going to rally. Until when? Until 17 months later, in February 2020. Okay? 2020, you must understand. What's going to things happen in 2020? Wawasan 2020. EPF. Tabung Haji. Kuok. Khazanah. Okay? PNB. EPF just issued statement last few days, last 2 days. In 1 or 2 years' time, 2 years' time, 5 years' time, 1 trillion. So, if you add up Khazanah, Tabung Haji, Kuok, PNB, I'll say fund size, total fund size, more than 2 trillion and above. Okay? Huh? I'll say 2 trillion and above. Huh? KWAP. Okay? 2 trillion money. If these 17 months, they make 10% gain, I ask you how much? 200 billion. I ask you, 200 billion, is it enough to bail out all the toll? Can it bail out all the FELDA debt? Can it bail out all the PTPTN loan? Oh, can no. And this 200 billion gain from who? From you. You later on, you will see, that's why you attend this course at the right time. You buy now. Later on, you see when the market rally next year, all those auntie, uncle, pachik, machik, when market go up 2,000 points, 2001, they withdraw FD, buy stocks. These people are going to contribute this money to 200 billion. You buy now, contribute less. That's why I mentioned to you, this seminar will change you. Your speaker here intend to retire in 2 years' time. Okay, remember, okay, not every seminar can help you to retire, Only seminar, Kenanga seminar, remember that, okay? Kenanga. The lowest point also in August. After that, you have a solid 12-month rally until August 2014, until 2009. Went up at least 200 points. This round, my prediction is actually going to go up beyond 2009. Why? Because so far we have seen it's all short-term pain, right? You have not seen long-term gain yet. Okay? Okay? You don't pay attention, Okay? Remember this slide, 17 months. And this date, February, is actually quite coincide with the Derek just now mentioned. Is October to April. Some of you may will ask me, Mr. Wing, sure or not? If two of us sure, we don't have to be here already. Okay. Our assumption on the assumption that history repeat itself. Okay? Remember, I said to you just now, our reserve right now is 100 billion. It's actually compared to 20 billion last time, 1998, actually it's much stronger right now already. Now, as I said to you, we are like tech rally 20 years ago. This current tech rally is called digitalization of economy, okay? Or we call it digital transformations. Do you remember MPI 20 years ago? Will you buy MPI after the whole tech rally? Will you buy MPI at this price? $10 before the tech rally? About $10. You know how high MPI went up? In 1 year time. From $10 become 50, I don't blame you, because you cannot see what you cannot see, In 1 year time. Okay? And please take note, MPI, all this tech stock 20 years ago, the earnings jumped by almost 300%. 300%. And then the PE, the peak is 46 times. 46 times. And please download and check through what is MPI latest PE right now. About 16, 17 times only. Exactly like 20 years ago here. Okay? 1999, this period here. 1998, 1999. Okay? That's why I mentioned to you. You ask me which sector will benefit? Tech sectors. Okay? To me, this year may have some correction. This is in tech stocks. It's a wave 2 corrections. You have not seen the wave 3 rally yet. This wave 3 rally will go up very high. I said to you, the tech stocks later on rally will go up very, very high. Because the whole digital transformations throughout the whole world is not yet over. This year is just a wave 2. Okay? Same as your Bitcoin. You look, we are in actually global inflationary environments. Can you see the inflation getting higher? The oil prices getting higher? Okay? It's going to come down? I don't think so. It's going to go up higher. Cross over 80 by next year. If this number cross over 80 means what? Can you see the US inflation? 2.9. 2.9 means what? The US going to increase interest rates. Can you see? US interest rate right now is actually 2%. Later on, September increased 0.25. December increased another 0.25. Only 2.5 only. Still lower than the inflation of 2.9. Next year will continue to increase. Because next year inflation, US inflation will be more than 3%. Can you see inflation? Please take note. Americans like him. You know who is Donald Trump or not? You don't really know him. You know why he's doing all this? You know why he's doing all this? He just wants to win midterm election. The midterm election will be in October, November. Once he wins the midterm, 2 years later, he most likely will win the next presidential elections. Once he wins the next presidential election, that means you're talking about Donald Trump going to have another 4 years. 4 plus 2 is how many years? 6 years. Oh. And you know who is Donald Trump or not? He's not only businessman, he is American first. He actually not American first, it's American alone. Everything think of himself only. Okay? So, as a result, you must understand, Americans like him. And whatever trade war he's doing right now, he just wants to make sure he wins this midterm election. That's why you ask me, this trade war, we're going to settle in these few months' time. Especially, you look at Japan, China, Europe, all cannot stand him. And please take note, later on my slides, you will notice that only US number getting better, but the rest of the country all getting lower. Decline, but not recessions. Some decline, yes. Okay? Now, you see, high oil prices, high inflation. Europe also at 2.1. Can you see the trend or not? The rest, China still okay, 1.9. Japan is 0.7, okay. Malaysia, the moment they come in, inflation is coming down. They're focused on rakyat. This is new government. Because of low inflation, interest rate unlikely to go up already. Okay? Interest rate will not go up already. Okay? If interest rate unable to go up, you ask me whether we're going to have a financial crisis like 1998, the chances is very, very low. Okay? You cannot be too negative. I said to you already, we are not like 1998 financial crisis. It's just some volatility in markets only, that's all. Because the interest rates, inflation is also low. Okay, Malaysia fundamental is much stronger right now. Bond yield, because the US in high interest rates, high inflation, bond yield getting higher. And please take note of Malaysia. Okay? Now, as I said to you, if US going to increase until 0.5, 0.25, 0.25, 2.5, the yield curve become flat. Okay? Now, yield curve become flat. Please take note. Now you see, listen to CNBC, Bloomberg. They keep on talking about flattening yield curve, flattening yield curve. It means that if when you see the yield curve become flat, that means the chances of having financial crisis is there, or recession is there. However, please take note, the interest rate right now is only 3%. When they talk about flattening yield curve, the economy is going to slow down. They are talking about all this academic research, you're talking about 4%. That's why you ask me whether have a recession, the chances is quite low. Worldwide, I don't think so. It's just some slowdown, yes. Okay? And if you look at the whole picture, Elliott wave, these are the wave 2 correction this year. Okay? After wave 2, if you still don't want to buy, then market will go up, as I said to you, 17 months. Remember today's date, 17 months. Can you see Malaysia bond yield coming down? That's why ringgit strengthening. People buying. You ask me, I guess likelihood is actually foreigner buying our government bond. That's why your ringgit is strengthening. Okay? They start flowing back to Malaysia already. They start to have confidence in Malaysia. You notice that all this foreign research, they start to have bullish on Malaysia outlook. That's why, please take note, you cannot be negative. Okay? Please, you need to be bullish. Okay? Please take note. Foreign fund start coming in. That's why you notice that our ringgit is strengthening against Aussie, strengthening against Sing dollar. Okay? Look at our debts. No doubt it's high, 55. Okay? After year 2009, former Prime Minister contribute it. Okay? But he's trying his best to lower down it. Okay? If you read through the research, the economy report also mentioned that if this number cross over 55, we may get downgrade risk. It's stated in the economic report. Okay? But he tried his best to lower down the debts. In all the mergers, CIMB take over Southern Bank. Immediate financial result will be lost to CIMB. Hong Leong take over Yongcap. The immediate financial result also lost to Hong Leong Bank. This is called kitchen sink effect. They will say as bad as possible. If you don't say that, later on, all the things will belong to them. Okay? Don't blame them. That's why it's all the same. Even company level also the same. Okay? Can? That's why people say short-term pain. Long-term gain. We already have short-term pain already. Okay? You look at our previous government, try his best to lower down the budget deficits. Okay? Try his best. Now, this is one important. If you have financial crisis like 1998, 2008, the gold prices went up to 2008, 2009. Why gold prices right now is coming down? Continue to come low, to trade lower. Why? Because don't have any financial crisis. We do have some volatility, but will not lead to financial crisis. That's why the conclusion here is you should not be too worried. You should not be too worried. Can you see the oil gold prices coming down? That means you can hold US dollar, you can hold US Treasury bond. Don't have to hold gold. Okay? Look at US economy under Donald Trump. 4.1%. Please take note. When Donald Trump come in the pictures, he says that in 2016, he says he wants to bring US, the GDP, up to 3 to 4%. He achieved that last quarter. That's why Americans love him so much. And he likelihood going to win this midterm. Likelihood win midterm, going to win the next presidential elections. And he's going to get 6 more years. How? The rest of the country, how? G7. Meeting, agree already. After that, he bought like April only. He said, no, I never agreed that. Then the rest of G6 said, next time we can have meeting without him. All his good friends are all not happy with him, no? Recent meeting in the Shangri-La also the same. All don't like him because the way he's only think of themselves only. I can share with you all the numbers. US number very good. Only US only. Okay? That's why when you listen to CNBC, Bloomberg, you must pay attention. This speaker from where? If you talk about US, of course US very good. Okay? Investment, of course US stocks all good. Okay, because fundamental is good. Unlikely to have recession. The job data recently, numbers 157,000 job creation in July. Can you see or not? The unemployment rate is 3.9. 3.9 means that out of the past 70 years, 3.9 means all-time low. The US right now is almost fully employed. Okay? And you look at here, the housing prices getting higher. And you look at the industrial production. Please pay attention. Only US have this type of trend. Later on, I'll show to you Europe, Japan, China, including Malaysia, all declining trend, except US only. That's why when you listen to CNBC, Bloomberg, pay attention to the speaker talk from which perspective. From US perspective, yes, they are very good. Okay? They can continue to be arrogant. Okay? Manufacturing more than 50 means expanding. US, yes, very good. Can you see consumer confidence? All-time high. They're really excited about US. They really like Donald Trump, friend. You don't like Donald Trump, so what? You know the voters, man. The election is over already. Americans like him. Okay, that is the key point. Look at here. This number, pay attention. Look at this number. 2014. At that time, only 1-2%. Now how much? Above 6 coming to 7. No. Look at here. 2014 is only 1-2. Now it's almost 7. No. Later on, you will see China number. 2014, 14%. Now it's only 8% plus only. China is coming down like that. US is going up like that. Okay, I ask you, Xi Jinping happy with Donald Trump or not? Later on I will share with you. Pay attention. What China going to do? Okay, you can do. Okay, Europe, can you see? Europe GDP also coming down. Can you see? I said to you, Europe production numbers coming down, right? Euro weakening, right? Versus US dollars, right? Okay, all coming down. Stock market still maintaining, okay? Then it becomes less negative because of high inflations, the bond yield. The interest rate is still maintained because there's nothing to cut already. Cannot cut already. Almost zero already. Ballroom there will be cut out. Okay? Look at China. China, the market dropped from 5,000 plus drop to 2005. Drop a lot already. 50. That's why that's how you see the PE right now 13 times. Very cheap. I ask you, how Xi Jinping going to handle this? You know Xi Jinping or not? Okay. Turkey Prime Minister want to seek help from IMF. Okay. IMF measures of any country having financial problem. What is actually the measure always proposed by IMF? Last time they came over, want to talk to Mahathir 20 years ago, want to help Indonesia, Korea. What actually the proposed measure by IMF to revive economy? Intentional devaluation of your currency. Look at here. See? Renminbi drop or no? Renminbi drop. People see ringgit and renminbi is actually positive correlations. If US continue to impose tariff, what is going to happen to China renminbi? Will cross over 7. My view, the moment renminbi cross over 7 or 7 plus, the stock market will rally ready. Because any country have intentional devaluation, the stock market will rally. If you listen to China, they ask China Central Bank, it says, you actually intentional devaluation, what the China Central Bank answer? No. We never devalue our currency. Where got no one? China currency, you think you want to short until, push it down until this. These are all, help me, my brother, help me, hantam me down. I will not support. See, they want hantam down. The central bank don't do it by themselves, all let it down. Okay? So if US, you see, US going to impose 10%, right? China currency already dropped more than 10% already. And Donald Trump each time talk about what? Oh, China manipulate currency, right? China already make them manipulate the currency already. If US impose 25%, whatever product, I can mention to you, renminbi will be. You impose 25%, right? And let my currency drop even further. All my goods all cheaper by another 10%. See whether you can tahan or not. US will sweat. Because no matter you only impose on certain product, China is actually, currency become cheaper by 10%. I ask you, if that happened, if renminbi cross over 7 versus US dollar, what would happen to ringgit? 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4. If you remember 3 years ago, when ringgit dropped to 4.3, 4.4, 4.5, what will happen? Which sector will benefit? Export base. And Malaysia, 75% of manufacturing all export base. Wholesale. In Malay, we call ini kalila. Do you know our tech stocks, their sales are almost 100% are all based on US dollars? Export. So the ringgit come down only, you see the result will be very good. So you know which stock to buy already, right? Tech stocks, glove, no? All these money, furnitures, all export based, do well. Can? I ask you, US dollar going to stop at this stage? No. US dollar will continue to strengthen. You're going to talk about September going to raise interest rates. December also going to raise interest rates. US dollar going to strengthen. Can? Okay, And Malaysia, 75% of manufacturing companies, they are all export based. Okay, 75%. You see China GDP is coming down. China industrial production, can you see? Coming down. Only US going up, only China coming down. Manufacturing, already slowing down. Almost want to touch 50 already. Slowing down already. Can you see the trade balance still can maintain positive later on? Because if renminbi come down, then they will extend it. They will export more than import. They will make import expensive. Okay? So they are not using interest rates. Please take note. Can you see the China confidence also drop? All this affect China's consumer spending. That's why China GDP is slowing down already. China GDP is slowing down to 6%. Okay? And the next slide is crucial. As I mentioned to you just now, please pay attention. Can you see China retail sales? From last time, 14%, dropped to 8%, 9%. Remember just now the US number? It's going up, right? China is coming down. That's why how Xi Jinping going to counter this? Let currency come down. So my view is actually, once renminbi go below 7, China's stock market may be very rally ready. Okay, that's what you see in the pound right now. Okay, you see the UK stock market going to rally. And this is going to happen when? These few months' time. I said to you, the trade war will be end in these 2-3 months. Okay, can? All ended by this midterm election. US, Donald Trump win this midterm, he will win the presidential elections. Japan, the currency also come down, okay, weakening. The Nikkei in general is actually getting higher, okay. Japan economy okay, but the growth also slowing down. Please remember, for Japan, going to organize Olympic in year 2020, which is next 2 years, 2020. Any country organize Olympic, like Brazil, 1 year before that already recession already. That's why Japan going to drop into recession maybe start next year. things start to slow down already. Abe is going to have big problem. Okay, that's why, can you see Japan industrial production? Can you see not? Recently dropped, negative. Negative already. Okay, start happening already. And consumer confidence going to turn down already, all turning down this year. Stock market outlook. You ask me, I agree with Derek, says that the Dow Jones may cross over 30,000. Okay, may cross over 30,000. And VIX index recently, I think yesterday night, 13. Okay, in general, recently maybe have the VIX because of the Turkey, if let's say, we have a spike up, maybe it will go up to 15 or 20. Some fear over the market. Okay. Baltic Dry Index, overall shippings is expanding. It's getting higher. It means that overall shipping is higher. Look at this copper price. Just now, you've noticed that, all the manufacturing is coming down, right? Worldwide, right? That's why you see over here, copper price showing that the trend, when you see the copper price coming down like that, it means that worldwide manufacturing activities is coming down already. Can you see? Drop like that. Overall, they still bottom up from the 5 years, but actually recently the trend is not really encouraging. It means that worldwide, except US, all the manufacturing in the world, all slowing down. If you're a businessman, expect some slowdown. Yes, already slowed down already. Please take note, some of it already factored in the stock price already. Okay, I mentioned to you next year, things slow down. Okay. Malaysia economy. What? New challenges coming already. Don't want GST. Do you know 1 year GST contribute our revenue how much? 43.8 billion, You use calculator and cast 43.8 divided by 12. 1 month, how much? 1 month is 3.65 billion. You ingat, the money you contribute to tabung harapan can save this whole. Tak boleh, cannot. How much so far the tabung harapan accumulation? 150 million, 170 million. Nothing, friend. This 1 month you tarabaya is 3.65 billion, no. And you're not going to pay for 3 months, right? That means this 3 months, water pipe, you close it already, no water flowing in for 3 months, no. And these 3 months, what's going to happen? Remember this number, 239 billion, 239 billion total revenue of the country, That's why budget deficits. And who is our finance minister right now? Lim Guan Eng, right? He said that this coming budget, maybe our budget deficit still maintain negative 2.8, right? So, but you got whole 11 billion negative, right? So how to solve this? Expenditures, go to cut. Construction. Let me share with you. Our tune, within short period of time, went to Japan, right? Okay? So you ask me what is going to happen to our HSR, ECR. I think we'll delay it, but definitely we'll do it. Okay? But the key thing here is actually, if you ask me, so construction industry okay already? Then you're wrong already. I will expect this number still budget deficit roughly negative about 3%. Our economy remains very good. Please take note, we are not in recessions, okay? Negative 5%, we are 5 to 5.5%, like last year forecast. I expect that to happen. These are all the sectors. Please take note, real estate, property sectors. My view here is actually stabilizing, may recovery next year, okay? But delay in construction may affect them a bit, okay? These debts, you ask me how much our government debt, I will say roughly about 800 billion, okay? Because all those guarantee, because of one MDB companies, is actually part of government debts already. This one I agree with the new government. Commitment, the 200 billion there may not be, but this guarantee definitely. So the debt should be roughly about coming to 800, okay? This one, the earlier numbers, just let you know that if let's say cross over 800 billion, then this step will be above. But until today, rating agency, they only recognize those direct debt. They don't recognize all this, okay? That's why rating agencies is actually quite bullish. And please pay attention to rating agencies, okay, the comments. The budget deficit is actually, continue to be improving. Please pay attention. S&P, beginning of after new government, S&P actually give a statement. They're quite concerned about Malaysia's financial situations. Okay? At that time, right after elections, May. However, they issue a statement one more time in 29th of June. And this statement, he says that if Malaysia's situation continue to improve, they may increase our sovereign debt rating in the next 2 years. Please take note. If you remember, once they issue this statement on this date, do you notice that Malaysian stock market start bottoming out from 1650? Foreigners start flowing back to Malaysia. Things change already, friend. Do you know last week is the net buyer? Foreigner net buyer? If you're not paying attention, net buyer already though. People buying now already, friend. They're no longer selling now. Okay? Plus local firm buying. Okay, you cannot be too bearish already. And Moody, S&P start to have bullish of Malaysia. Okay? Please take note, you cannot be too bearish. Malaysia GDP on average actually slowing down. I'll still maintain about 5%. I shared with you earlier on, inflation remain low, 0.8. Interest rate cannot go up already. I shared with you earlier already, unlikely go up, maintain 3.25. Because of low inflation rate, if you put money in FD, 3 months or 12 months, this is last year number, this year numbers will be positive. Okay? You can choose to put money in FD if you don't want stock market. And this slide shares with you that, can you see property transaction volume and value start recovering? So please take note, recovering already. My view here is, if stock market rally and continue to rally until next year, normally property sector is actually 1 year lag one. You will see property prices start going up in next year and 2020. Lai liao. Coming already. Okay? Bottoming up already. Can you see bottoming up already? Okay? Coming already. That's why you notice that recently the newspaper, a lot of experts say that property prices stabilizing and it may recover already. Okay? This one is because earlier on the ringgit too strong. Now actually I expect the trade balance will go up. Okay? Positive again. Please take note, this is actually the industrial number released yesterday. We also have the same pattern like the rest of the world. Can you see? Slowing down. Of course, this period is because of the July. Okay, June, July periods. The Puasa month, all this Haraya. Okay. And as I said to you just now, if ringgit come down, okay, to 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, export base will recover. Okay. This is actually the last few slides. Okay. Please take note. Stock market, as I said to you, new opportunity. If you remember in 2013, BN won the election, right? Okay? I highlight rate cycle, rate box there, right? Okay? Now, make it bigger for you. Okay? After elections, what happened to Malaysian stock market in G13? After election, the market up from 1694, went up to 1820, no? In May, no? After that, market dropped. 5 years ago, market dropped. Within 3 months, dropped to 1650 August. Sound familiar, no? 2013. Then after that, what happened? After that, the market rally all the way to 1890, 200 to 250 points, you know. And all retailer, like all you, come back, no. All your penny stock all come back. Do you know that recently, Fred Tam also come back already? Lai liao. coming already. You know him or not? Do you know the Friday webinar he talked? I understand. I think somebody mentioned to me. Got 1,000 people locked in to listen to him. No. Coming already. So you ask me, speculative later on will start already. All these people is all indicators. Okay? I'm not involved with all these speculations. I don't buy all this. Okay? Okay, Ken? I only buy stocks with dividends. Okay? Okay? My point here is, 5 years ago, after elections, if you remember 5 years ago, which year you made the most money is from August 2013 until August 2014. That 1 year, 12-month periods. That's why I mentioned to you, you attend this course at the right time. And when you see the bottom? August. August is when? Now. That's why Kenanga, always the seminar, always the right time. Highlight to you. Okay? August. That's why this seminar you attend already will change. That the key part here is not this. The key part here is, I want to mention to you, this round is not this 12 months only. That's what I mentioned to you is 17 months. Meaning to say, this rally may go up and break 1,009. Once it break 1,000 high, will be new high already. Newspaper will say new high already. All retailer will come back. And later on, you ask me, last year, October, I already said already. Last year in SC, I'm actually a licensed investment advisor by SC. Okay? Last year, my face appeared in Nanyang newspaper on the 12th October. You can go back to 12th October, Nanyang headline, my whole face, the cover page, that big. Okay? I say, after election, market will go beyond 2,000 points. I say after elections. Will go up. Don't laugh. Recent high is already 1810 already. Okay, it's only another 90 points to go only. It's once you break this one, break new high, I can mention to you all the chartists, all speculators, people like Fred Tam, all this. All will recommend stock. All this, Adam Khoo, all come to Malaysia. All share their wealth, stamp the market. Every night got seminars. That's why we Kenanga take care of you. You buy earlier. And you make the right decision to attend these seminars. Now, now it's 90 points ahead of them. No, friend. And please take note, you already missed, your speaker here bought at 1650. I sold all my put warrant at 1670 here. Your speaker already don't say a lot. Cannot mention to you. A lot, really a lot. Okay, already make a lot already. I sold, not that high lah. Yeah. But kidding here is actually I buy a put warrant before the market drop, and I close all my put warrant already. Over here. You ask me, Mr. Wee, will you buy call? I don't buy call. I only buy put. Why? Because markets always end up with a crash, You market down, you buy put, you make more. Because call, market take a long time to go out. When your market come down, always come up with a crash. In Hokkien means but man kin low. It means you go up slowly. When it come down, it come down with a crash. Stock market, the pattern is always like that. That's why you buy put, you make more. You buy call, you will lose out on time value. To people like me, anywhere need me to rescue, I'll go there to rescue. The country need me to help, I'll come in to help. See? And all my gain are already come in here, no, friend? Okay, Ken? Remember, mentioned to you already, My view here is the next 12 to 17 months, based on Malaysia fundamental, Malaysia already have gone through the short-term pain here already. Remember, market is always acting ahead. All the fund manager all says Malaysia going to have a short-term pain, long-term gain. Already have short-term pain already, have not gone through long-term gain yet. Please remember, once they gone through the long-term gain, I can mention to you, you cannot tahan. Every day will be one big good news. And when they come out with good news, the stock limit up. Every day, every week, got one sector limit out. You cannot tahan. And I ask you, 2 years later, if just I mentioned to you, S&P upgrade Malaysia rating. I ask you, what is going to happen to Malaysia stock market? Immediately jump 50 points. I ask you, you jump also not enough time. Withdraw FD also not enough time. 50 point jump, open jump. Not I say one, S&P say one. Okay, you don't know? Please take note, everything changed by 30th of June. Okay, net buyer already. That's why your speaker quickly clear the put position. Oh. That's why I said to you, why? Because you're dealing with 5 Jedi, ma. Okay, cannot be too negative already. Okay, 1650. That's why this 1650 also same as a G13, also the lowest is also 1650. Okay? That's why I mentioned to you, market going to go up. Okay? Then which sector to look at? And weak ringgit, export base will do well. Okay, this is my last few slides. Okay, glove, furniture will do well. Consumer, because of consumer spending, will remain stable. Low inflation rates, of course, can affect. Banking may not be able to benefit. But this new government will force the bank to give out loan. The higher loan goals will contribute to earnings. Banking sector should be okay. Remember, construction sectors will be tough. I said to you, this new government, you want them to reward you contract. Even though you get the contract, the margin will be very low. So be prepared to have a low margin. All these sectors will have a tough time. George Cam, MRCB. You will not lose, but you're actually going to have tough time. Property sectors, short-term wise, quite tough. But next year should be okay. Short-term wise will be tough. Okay? I said to you just now already, bond buying. Okay? Foreign bond fund actually, that's why bond yield coming down. When you see bond yield coming down, means the bond price getting higher. Okay? That means that's why they come in and buy our ringgit. Okay? Malaysian government bond. And this is actually the slide just to remind you, on this 17-month rally started from September. Okay? To recall. And one last piece of advice, okay? Sometimes some people say, Mr. Wee, Tan Ting Bu still very bearish. Okay? This is actually as last slides. Okay? I don't have to copy it. If you are a subscriber, you will see this. Tan Ting Bu is actually, August 2018. Can you see, 1001? He actually quite bearish, So you must remember, Tan Ting Bu, when he bearish, you need to be bullish. Because he's always wrong. Yeah. Remember, when market dropped to this level, 2015, when I whole body in, last year I already mentioned to you already, I whole body in, Tan Ting Bu say market will go down to 800 points. He say one. Star newspapers quoted him. See, I whole body in. Why market start to rebound 2015? At that time, our ringgit is 4.5. As I said to you, any country, when the currency come down, the stock market will rebound. Same as China, be prepared. Look at the UK, also the same. To see the UK stock market getting higher. Okay, this will you're going to see in China soon. Soon means that I will not lose out these few weeks or next month only. Okay, so if ringgit come down to 4.2, 4.3, stock market will rally. Okay, you cannot be too negative. That's why I mentioned to you. Okay? So, that's why Tan Teng Bu during this period, he says that market will go down to 800. Okay? That's why if you look at Tan Teng Bu, if you are his friend, so I need to apologize. He bearish at 1,005 here. That's why people ask me what's the key difference between you and Tan Teng Bu. I say the difference between me and Tan Teng Bu is actually I bullish as 2015, and at that time Tan Teng Bu is extremely bearish. And Tan Teng Bu bullish this year in January. And this is the time, March, I buy put warrant already. Okay? So, that's why the gap between me and Tan Teng Bu is actually 300 point different. He only bullish at 1,008. I bullish at 1,005. And the year is 3 years different. Okay? This seminar's got video tape one. Okay? I don't mind let him watch it. That's okay. Yeah. I say one. I do have investment advisory license, as I said to you. Okay? You cannot be too negative for the country. Yeah? These type of statements, to me, I don't think will happen in Malaysia. Malaysia fundamental, I don't think that bad. I seriously don't think that bad. Okay? So, even though you look at the Bank Negara March report, retrieve it from the Bank Negara website, www.bnn.gov.my. Look at the severe situation. What is the assumption of the KLCI at that time? What is the level they're using? About 1,003 only. So, even Bank Negara also, the bearish view, about 1,003 only. How can we go to 1,001, friend? Okay? So, him, extremely bearish right now. So, what you should do? When he is bearish, what should you do? Buy. You need to be bullish. Okay? I'm not saying that we don't have corrections. I've just mentioned to you that the short term, I don't think the ringgit, the KLCI, I don't think will break 1,650. May try to touch 1,007. May touch 1,007. I don't think will break 1,650. Okay? Technically, we are quite strong. Okay? So, with this, I mentioned to you one more time, I'm quite bullish on Malaysian stock market for the next 17 months. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Mr. Oi, for very wonderful sharing. We would like to open the floor for Q&A. Anybody? Wow, so fast.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oi, for the very informative presentation. Now, recently, Bank Negara disclosed that it was supporting the ringgit. What's the logical thinking, knowing that the yuan is going to depreciate, interest rate is going to go up over in US and so forth? Would we be like the 1990s where we had a lot of foreign exchange losses and not disclosed?
I don't think so. I know that I noticed that they're actually buying a bit. Okay. I also noticed that foreign funds coming in. So I would say that the both ringgit strengthening relatively versus the all other currencies, partly actually contributed by the Bank Negara buying a ringgit, selling US dollars. At the same time, foreign funds also coming buying in ringgit. So not purely on the government. Will they? I'm not too sure what is the rationale. I think what this new government do is actually try to cushion the impact. Otherwise, they don't want to have high fluctuation on the ringgit. They will let it come down, but on a gradual manner. This new Bank Negara government, to me, she appeared to be like the previous one, Dr. Jackie. They want to have price stability. They don't want to have high fluctuation on the index, especially on the exchange rate. They want to have a stable, a gradual drop. Okay, like China is actually China, the renminbi drop is partly central bank let it come down. If the China central bank were going to intervene, the renminbi will not drop in this manner. The renminbi drop in this manner is actually is what the China want. Okay, and the one because they have a trade war with US. To us, we don't have to be the drop to that manner. That's why what we want, I think, what the new Bank Negara is actually want to have price stability. Don't want to have a high fluctuation down. Just to cushion the impact. My view, lah. Okay. Yes.
for the rally part, which cap should we look at? Medium or big or small cap?
This rally, market up by 300 points. You close your eyes and take a stone and throw on the newspaper. All stock also will go up. If you like small cap, then you buy small cap lah.
But which one you prefer?
I like stocks with dividends. Okay, I do subscribe to Dynaquest because I previously 16 years as analyst in Dynaquest. So I do look through which stocks, which penny stocks do give good dividend. I buy those stocks. Even small cap, I also based on good dividend. Okay, I don't buy those without fundamentals.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes.
Any more questions?
Yes.
Sir, another question here.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Hi. What's the outlook for the oil and gas industry?
Recently, I think one research house recommend Bumi Amada. I think overall they're okay. Okay, oil prices will continue to go higher. Okay, because the demand is there. Okay. Short term wise, I would say they are roughly 70, 80 levels were hovering at that level. May not able to go up very high. The reason why is because OPEC members really extend their production already. However, because of demand, overall still on the uptrend. Okay, and the key part here is actually US going to impose economic sanction on Iran. That will cause disruption in the supply. So as a result, oil prices will, I'll say 70, 80, maybe 80 above a bit. That's level. Because Donald Trump, you must understand him. He want to reverse whatever things Obama agreed with Iran. So if let's say they impose economic sanction, then this may happen. However, Europe may not agree with Donald Trump. You notice that Europe, Germany, all these France may not agree with him. China, the main buyer is China. China will not agree also. So overall, impact may be there, but may not be a big impact. It may not be the global economic sanctions. Okay? So my point here is still 70, 80 level, maybe inch out a bit next year. Okay?
Last question here.
Yeah.
Yes. May I know your outlook on the palm oil?
Okay, palm oil because of trade war.
Sorry, one more. In this bullish market, since you made so much money in the bearish market,
yes,
how would your portfolio be like?
Already in stocks already.
Already? Wow, so fast. Okay, can you elaborate a bit on your portfolio management? How many percent on where and where? Thank you.
I would say I was 80% already in stocks already. I still have cash, but 80% invested already. Whatever gain, all already powered back to the market already. 80%. Come back to your palm oil. Trade war, of course, China imposed economic sanctions, imposed tariff on the US soybean. As a result, soybean price dropped. Soybean price drop caused the palm oil price also drop because palm oil always selling discount versus soybean price. However, recently you notice that the Far East share price getting higher. I mean, United Malacca also the same coming out. Small cap plantations start to go up higher because I think the government announced that want to do biodiesel something. Wow, okay. So I believe that maybe that is actually it appeared to me that the rally starts from plantation sectors, those small cap one. And you have the M&A activities over in our plantation. So I expect this trend may continue, especially the smaller size one. Okay? Biodiesel, I don't think will have big impact because very small only the palm oil into biodiesel. The palm oil to Europe, yes, 50% for biodiesel. Okay, but that's very small only of total our exports. Okay?
Okay, any more question? One last question for Mr. Uy. Last question.
So you were mentioning about like all those tax market rally, right?
Yeah.
What's your view on those blockchain, bitcoins, and cryptocurrency?
Okay. A lot of people don't understand about the Bitcoin, okay, because they don't understand blockchain. Of course, Bitcoin using blockchain technologies. However, blockchain is going to use in other sectors as well. Trade, medical also can use blockchain. So my point here is actually Bitcoin, among all the cryptocurrency, the main one is Bitcoin. You do have Ripple, Ethereum, all these, but they're all pricing based on Bitcoin. As I said to you, the whole tech rally this year is wave through corrections. So once they actually go through the wave through corrections, I expect Bitcoin will go a lot higher. The point here is actually Bitcoin, they already mined, I think, about 17 million. Up maximum up to 21 million. I'm not going to happen, I don't know what's going to happen on 21 million. My point here is actually people do not use Bitcoin because of the price not stable. Once the price stable, Bitcoin price will be, people may use Bitcoin to do transaction, the Bitcoin price may jump. Okay? Bitcoin until today still accounted for the market share 50%. Okay? Ken? You want to invest still among so many cryptocurrency, still the Bitcoin. Okay? Ken?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Oi, for your wonderful sharing and your valuable
Thank you very
insight.
much.